Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. I have been working on using up this paper pad. It was an 8x8 collection, and as part of my collaboration with the Paper Stash Smash video team, we're using up 8x8, 8.5 by 11, 6x8. I think there's another one, but those sizes paper collections, and so I wanted to use this up. So I had already shown in a previous video this house that I made. So if you want to see that in detail, go check it out. But I also made a little folio with what was left. So let me show you this. Now, I know you're going to ask, is there a tutorial? I'm working on it. It's not coming out that easy. I think it's that I've been sort of on vacation for a while and just trying to get back into the swing of things. But anyhow, let me show you this. So this measures 8 1/8 by 4 1/2 ish. It's real simple. What makes it full of pizzazz is the decorating, of course. You'll notice, so with Graphic 45, you get a lot of these detail-y things like this. I don't know, does it look like a film strip? It's just a detail. And I like to use that when I'm doing Graphic 45. For instance, these lines on the side of this are just this line cut lengthwise. It just adds a little something extra to it. So I used this plain purple paper. I added a trio of pumpkins that I fussy cut from the collection. I have a spider web that I die cut, and then a little rosette, then just a circle, and then I put in some fun fur, and then just cut this from the collection, add this label that says Charmed, and put a pumpkin there. So it's real simple, and that's probably the most dimension you're going to see. Now I want you to notice this red piece. It looks like it goes like this. Wait till you see what it is. It's actually a couple of different elements that I added. Now this has to be flat because I've got a magnet here holding it down, but I still wanted something interesting to look at. So here you think it's part of the design, and here you see it's separate elements. I just loved how that came together. This over here, that Obats, actually is open, so you could add a photo or a little journaling card to that. And then this will open like this. This is just plain paper. I did put no tricks, no treats, a little banner here, and added a pumpkin on top of it just to break up that whole patterny paper. This is a triple pocket. I'll take you inside in a second, but I wanted to finish opening that up. So here is the whole inside of the folio. Let's start over here with the waterfall. So that's a cut apart. Again, I just used the 8x8 collection. I didn't have anything else to go with it. There was a piece of paper that had these three elements on it. I fussy cut something just because I needed something a little bigger to get to the top, rounded the corners, and then that's the inside of that. There's a magnet here and a corresponding magnet there. And then for these, this is just the page that has the border strips on it. I know you probably can't see that. That's less than an inch big. So I just put that on there. I didn't add paper in the inside because I didn't want it to get too thick, but you could add photos inside, and the photos could be no bigger than 3 3¾ by 4. So you could do 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then it would sit right on there. So it's just the black cardstock inside. I could have put white paper, but again, it would get bulky, and we try not to make things too bulky. Now, in my other prototypes of this goes away, but I didn't think of it when I did this. So that stays down with a magnetic closure. I do sell the I don't sell the magnets. I do have an affiliate link for the magnets in the description box. They're nice and thin, and they are a great price. So a couple of tags for inside. I just decorated some plain paper that I had left at this point. There's that great pumpkin paper. Can you see how I love to fussy cut that? So I did put solid underneath this. You may see a teeny bit of green here, orange there, purple there. So it's double layered, and the reason the tutorial is taking so long is just there's like that added dimension of that extra layer. And then I just took a element from the collection that I cut apart and glued on top there just to break up all that purple. And I also want to tell you, I got a new tool. This came from, oh, I don't think you can see it. You can see the glare, I know. Maybe you can see it there. It's a tag maker. So if you have a 4-inch piece, you can just line the top of it up here and then draw a line and then cut it. I don't know about you, but I have the worst time making tags because if I just cut it by hand, they never seem to come out straight. So just, I saw this on Jen Palmer's Scrapping Under the Influence. She has a little shop. I'll put that link in the description box. I'm not an affiliate, but I just think this is a great tool. Plus, she has other cool stuff in her shop. She has kits and things, but I just thought it was fabulous. And I did ink up the writing on here. My dad used to be an engraver. He used to do this stuff, not by hand, but by a machine that did that. And I remember in the summer, my sister and I would spend time in his shop, and we would peel off the backing on all the things that he made, and our job was to fill this in. He had a little, like a crayon, to fill that in so you could read it. Anyhow, memories. All right, let's get back to this. Sorry for that trip down memory lane. So here are the triple stacked pockets. I just put an element here on the front. I did leave it open here. I left Hey Mr. Pumpkin open in case I had anything left, and I never did put anything in there, but that again is a border strip, and so is that. I just like that about the Graphic 45 papers. So there is that, and then I just added that a little line there to break that up. How do you use this book? You could take a photo and put a photo on here. You could put a photo on the back. Now, one of these is plain black. You could take a white gel pen and talk about Halloween of 2025, and we went to this party, and put a couple of pictures. How do you get pictures this small? You can print them out on 4x6 and just collage them. Just ask somebody at the photo place, or there are apps that do that for you, and then you just send it to your printer. That's if you don't have your own personal photo printer. Another detail is I added it's actually this paper. It's the viney paper with the pumpkins, and then added just the stripe on there, again, just to break it up. It's this paper just going the other way. Lots of fun things you could do with Graphic 45 papers. Let me turn this over so you can see. So we've already seen this. This I left pretty blank, except I did put some detail at the top and bottom just to add some oomph to it. And then we already saw that. I did add papers to the spines, just so it wasn't blank, and to add some more decorative elements. I think this was a border strip, and it was fabulous. But anyhow, isn't that cool? I used 110-pound cardstock. Like I said, there will be a tutorial coming up. Just be patient with me. It might not be until October that I get it done. I just have family coming in and just stuff's going on. I have two other, well, one is I made two of the same thing, of this in a different paper collection coming up. So if you want to see it in a different style besides Halloween, don't forget to like this video, subscribe so you see what's coming up, hit the bell for notifications so you're among the first to know, and then put it on your a playlist so when the tutorial does come out, you'll be first to get it. I'm toying with the idea of putting it on my Ko-fi shop as a freebie, sort of like a pre-Christmas gift for everyone, or pre-holiday gift. Just because it's a real short little thing. It doesn't take very long. And I don't know. So stay tuned for that. Now that I've said it, I'm going to have to do it, huh? Thank you all for watching. Have a fabulous day.